So It Ain't Pretty is a song that I wrote with Hal Ketchum, and it's kind of about how life isn't always the fairy tale you hear about in songs and stories and stuff like that, and sometimes it's just, you know, it's sad, you know, sometimes it's happy, you know, that's kind of the motif or the underlying theme of the record is, you know, it ain't pretty, but it's real. And so I think that comes through in a lot of the songs, and you know, a lot of the subject matter isn't, you know, happy or sunny portrait of life, but it's real, damn it, you know. And I think that's what connects to people is when you strike a chord, you know, something that really means something to people and something that people really feel, and that's when they really connect with music.
Hanging on the wall, our smiles were big and the world was small. Arm in arm, there ain't nothing we couldn't do.
We recorded at Einhouse House with Eric Herbst, and it was really, really cool. Eric's got a great ear, and he's got a really good ear for how to make a band, or take what is cool about a band and kind of magnify that and bring that out. And I think he took the sound we wanted to get and really took it to another place and took it to another level. And I mean, I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. And even there were twists and turns, and there were some things that he wanted to do that I wasn't quite sure about. But you know, I think that's always good whenever a producer is kind of pushing an artist to do new things. And honestly, some of the things he pushed me to do are some of the coolest things that ended up being on the record.
Push me out the door.
My favorite song on the album, I would say, is probably one that Eric kind of changed up. Whenever I first brought it to him, it was kind of a 4/4 time song. It was, you know, pretty straightforward, and he had the idea to turn it into this 6/8 kind of has some soul in it, and turned out to be one of the coolest songs on the record. It's slow, and for me, like, I want to make it fast. I mean, that's just my personality. I want it to be energetic, and our live show's real energetic. But this is something that you know, you can really dig into, and emotionally, it's got a lot of ups and downs on it, and turned out to be just a very dynamic and cool song.
You weren't thinking of me.
Man, our live show is a lot of fun. We've got a real high energy level. We've got Lucas Copeland, aka Honky Tonk Red, on the bass. He's always jumping around, and you know, we move a lot, and you know, our songs are pretty quick tempo, and it's a thrill ride.
Start the day. I swear I can hear my mama say, that's what you get.
I did It Ain't Pretty with Hal Ketchum, and I did the second song on the record, which is called That's What You Get, which is kind of about listening to to what your mama says whenever you're young, and she says, you know, you step in an ant pile, you get bit by ants, that's what you get. And so I wrote that with Johnny Chops from the Randy Rogers Band, and both of those songs turned out really cool, and I'm just really happy with where the record has gone from the songs that were on it. Well, I think we've got a real, especially with this record, we've got a real kind of emotional you know, you come to a show and you're going to hear fast songs, you're going to hear slow songs, and there's going to be real emotion. And the one thing that I'm always talking about is how much, you know, I am in my music and how much myself and who I am comes out in these stories and that I'm trying to tell in these songs. And so that's what I always tell everybody is, you know, my music is me, and, you know, I'm not trying to put up any facade or anything. Like, this is who I am, and that's what you get.